Like if Stephen A. Smith was to fight Skip Bayless, like I would pay to see this type of stuff.
Would not.
I know it's
Two
dumb.
like miserably out of shape old men, like flailing away at each other. I might pay to have like 3 guys off the street beat the piss out of Skip Bayless.
There's a lot going on here, man. So
apparently so.
Kodak started
some squat thrusts, or burpees, whatever.
Kodak went on Drink Champs. And I almost brought it up last week because there was a lot of social media talk about how he was on there, and people said he's on too many drugs and he's looking bad and he need to pray for Kodak and this and that. And
I love the notion that you could be on too many drugs.
Not just one.
Because that implies that there is a proper amount of drugs to be on.
And so, a couple of celebrities tagged on to that as well, right? So they was on there, and Ray J came down pretty hard on Kodak, talking about he was acting a ass in Trump's place and this and that, and then Kodak responded, was like, man, I like in the clip was saying how he'll fight Ray J and beat his ass and things like that, and he's just trying to be like Boosie and talk about a person when he's down already or whatever the case may be. And so then Ray J was like, well, yeah, I'll fight you because then that means you have to get in shape. And if you have to get in shape, that means you're off drugs. And then I'm helping you, and I'm helping the community. And then, so, yeah, we can fight. Let's set it up. And
he really took the chess approach to that.
And so in true Kodak fashion, and the reason why he's one of my favorite artists, because he knows he doesn't get any fucking cool points if he ends up killing Ray J or fighting Ray J. It's a lose-lose. If you fight and win, it's a lose. If you fight and lose, it's a fucking big lose. And and it's just not even worth going back and forth over and over and over again. So he releases that footage, that video of him like working out and trying to get ready for this fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just funny. He's a fucking character.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why he's at where he's at. But the whole thing about...
And then your workout includes nothing related to actual fighting.
He's doing burpees.
There's no bag work. There's nothing. Just general calisthenics over here.
Well, I guess if you're truly out of shape, you probably do have to start there.
I guess.
Like if you're truly out of shape.
But I want to move to do this. Let's leave fighting to the professionals.
Yeah.
We've seen enough like half-cocked fights with these guys that aren't really fighters.
I don't think we have seen enough.
Why?
I don't think
know what we need? Enough. We need a ring fatality of a celebrity.
Celebrity death match.
No, it doesn't have to be an intentional death match. But we need some celebrity to step in the ring with another celebrity and get killed in the ring. Then we can move past this.
Stop all of it. Huh?
Stop the foolishness. Because, I do want to say hats off to Francis Ngannou, who fought Tyson Fury over the weekend. And some say he won the fight. He knocked Fury down.
He did.
Yeah, this is essentially an undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
But he is a kickboxer, though.
Ngannou was not really a kickboxer.
He
was more of an MMA guy.
MMA. Yeah. They use their legs and.
But the idea, you're going against the reigning heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
The idea that most people thought is he would just get clearly outboxed. Not be able to do anything, and like he legitimately almost won the fight. He could have won the fight on the scorecards.
Yeah.
And so I say this to say, let the professionals do their thing. If you're some type of YouTuber, music guy, movie guy, just do that, man. Just stay out of the ring. Don't embarrass the sport. And as the public, stop absorbing this stuff. Like, stop paying for bad fights.
But some would be incredibly funny, and you just
well,
have
what,
to pay.
What fight? Okay, what fight?
Kodak and Ray J is not appealing, so that fight.
But what fight with these sort of celebrities or random dudes has actually been funny?
No, because they haven't. It hasn't happened.
Well, no, we've had
the ones I want to see, like the ones that were rumored to be, and like the Soldier Boy, and when he was doing I would pay to watch Soldier Boy get his ass whooped if it was against somebody intriguing, like if Stephen A. Smith was to fight Skip Bayless, I would pay to see this type of stuff.
Not.
I know it's
two
dumb.
Like miserably out of shape old men like flailing away at each other. I might pay to have like 3 guys off the street beat the piss out of Skip Bayless. Like I would probably pay for that. You know, I mean, but not just to. I mean, if that's the thing, if I don't like the person and I want them to take a beating, I want like professionals to do that. Like, I don't want another, out of shape non-fighter do it. That just isn't gonna happen.
Yeah, you want to make your way up here? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. But yeah, I understand. And we talked about it before when they had, I think it was with the Soulja Boy situation. So I understand the professionals fight professionals, blah blah blah. Yeah. But I just think if you have real beef with somebody and things like that, I think it's okay. You know what I mean?
Do it the '90s. Just get somebody shot.
No, man.
Yeah. If it could happen to Biggie and Tupac, we can certainly shoot fucking Soulja Boy.
What's going on, EA?
What it do, man? How you doing? How y'all doing?
We're good. We're good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bubba's ready for some bad fighting.
You got any comments on this, man, about the Kodak situation and him going from, even speaking on the Drink Champs interview that he had on there and the backlash that's coming down from it?
I mean, yeah, a lot of people said Kodak seemed like he was off drugs and how, but I think he was genuinely just being a Florida nigga. If I, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Honestly, like if you understand the lingo, I don't think Kodak was like just really gone. Like I think he was just being himself. You feel me? Like like being an artist is like acting. You feel me? You got to play that image, that role. So I could see it. He was just playing that role. Like,
that was your take last week, kind of.
Yeah, that's my take. Like, this guy knows what he's doing.
I of course, I think so too.
Now could there be, worst case scenario, whatever, could there be a issue, case, like it's a DMX type of thing where, this guy, it could be an underlying serious drug problem? Maybe. Mm-hmm. Even then, he's a fucking superstar. He's making a lot more money than us. He's a lot, he's been successful with his fucking recipe. If he wants to go out and kill himself with a billion pounds of drugs, let him fucking do it. He's a fucking superstar. You know what I mean? Everything he touches, like that interview on Drink Champs did $1 million overnight. Like, they tried 4 or 5 times to get him on that show. They don't get any fucking young artist on that show for a reason. They get a bunch of old guys to talk about their careers, and you know what I mean? And people love to see that. There's a reason, so if that is the case, which I don't believe to be true, you know what I mean? He went live the very next day and seemed fucking awesome to me. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I took away from the video other things that I just, for the life of me, I can't understand why nobody was bringing up. No, the man digs in his nose every fucking 10 seconds. How does nobody have a problem with this? He's digging in his nose every 10 seconds, and then he got to go dap up Noah and and nobody is fucking talking about that. Man. You know what I mean?
Does he ever pull a nugget out of there?
I don't know. And then the man, he lights up his fucking weed like, damn, is it ever going to get lit? He's lighting that thing up the entire 2 hours, okay? Like, literally, he's lighting up the same fucking cigar for 2 hours, okay? Nobody talks about that. And I always think it's interesting how he addresses things like head on, and like the T.I. and situation with Big Boy. Was trying to get him kicked off Atlantic Records. That was back, we talked about this on the show when he had those comments about Lloyd London and things like that. And then T.I. Big Boy was trying to get him kicked off the label just because he says, hey, if you need somebody respectful and things like that, I could be that man for you. Somebody's going to be there, somebody's going to try to be there for her anyway.
Yeah.
What's so fucking terrible about it? It's not like you said, let me come and fuck the shit out of you, which all of us is thinking anyway. He didn't even say that. You know what I mean?
And he was young too.
He was super. Yeah, this is a minute ago.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember the movie Wedding Crashers?
Yeah.
The Will Ferrell character is like, hey, I guess we're going to funerals. Yeah. Weddings are old news.
I'm going doing funerals. Smashing the widow.
Kodak was just following Will Ferrell's
You guys don't have anything bad to say about Will Ferrell.
That's right.
He's a comedic genius.
Let him live. Let him live.
That's it. That's all I'm saying, man. Let him live, man. Let him live, man. But the whole Ray J and thing is never going to happen, and it wouldn't be funny to see it happen. Mm-hmm. But I just liked his reaction of like doing a little Rocky workout or something, man. That was hilarious.
How old Ray J? He's got to be getting up there.
Yeah, Ray J got to be getting up there, right?
Mid
Well,
42,
he was
I
a
think.
child star on that show, right? I don't know if that's
Child star in a Kim Kardashian video.
no in the show on the TV show. Oh, but yeah, that too, right? Got to thank Kardashian for something if you're Ray J. I'm saying.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I'm thinking maybe 37, 38.
Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe 40, but hey.
It could be. You know what I
Alright.
mean? Yeah.